it is vital, I think, that communication between the two biological parents is open, and that they can speak to one another because they have a common child. And it's very important for that child to see its parents getting on. And I think as a step parent, I think it's really important to support that communication and to allow it to happen, to allow sometimes the biological parents to be alone with the child. I think it's important for the child's memories that they sometimes do see both of their biological parents together and getting on, because this is going to model how they view relationships in the future. And if they see neither of their parents speaking to one another and never being in the same room with each other, it is not a good model for them to have. If the parents can get along, can go out together, the child will see, well, okay, they got divorced, but they're still speaking to each other, they're still okay with each other, they're still civil to each other, they like each other. Because remember, each parent has given 50% of its genes to the child. So if one parent is slagging off the other parent, so to speak, that's half of their genes that are being rubbished. So it's really important, wherever possible, to not let that happen. Positive things that a step parent can do to help the communication is to encourage your partner to talk to his ex. And it's not always easy, but it is really important for the welfare of the children. And I think all parents involved, step parents as well, fundamentally have that, fundamentally have their stepchildren's interests at heart, and they want the best for their stepchildren. And even though it may be hurtful and we may be jealous and anxious, I think it's really important wherever we can to encourage that communication between the biological parents and the children and the biological parents, both of them. In a situation where the biological parents are not speaking, it may be possible for the step parent to intervene in those situations and actually to be the mouthpiece, so to speak, to be the communicator, because it's really important that some communication takes place because the child is in the middle. So if both parents have a role in the child's life, there are things which need to be communicated, such things as where's the child going for Christmas, how's the child doing at school, who should go to the parents' evening, is the child having difficulties with friends, is it being bullied, what does it want to do when it grows up. So the parents do both need to communicate, and if they can't, then a step parent can act as a mediator, but that is something which needs to be negotiated with the three parents. And if they're all happy for that, then it is a relationship which can work.